Welcome everyone to Game 3 of Season 3 of the Greek Freaks, here from the Sun Devil Fitness Complex in downtown Phoenix. I'm Mahir Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday night. One quarter down, three more to go, as it is 8-7 in favor of the Mercs. Again, a good rivalry between these two sides as they try to get something going down the line. A little bit of an angle change today. Inferno TV setting up for the 7 o'clock and the late games for today. Ernie Jimenez is on the court alongside Max Williams, Oliver Fell, alongside Jace Granke, and Jackson as well. They'll take the inbound pass and go forward for the Mercs here as we start off the second quarter. 8-7 as the three is put up and sunk in. First one of the day for Jackson Shaw, maintaining the backcourt. And so here comes Tom Penn taking it up. Luke Foster, Henry Smarto, Jack McCarthy, and Kavish Siddhartha out there for the Greek Freaks. As here comes Luke on the right. Now to Jack. Henry, and left elbow, double teamed. Tom, good fake out. Long two, got it. 2 tries, 2 makes in total for the second quarter. Another take up the court. Lifted inside for Ernie Jimenez, and he's got it. Ernie Jimenez, one of the additions to the Mercs last year. Again, a freshman, also with Kronk Guy, does a lot of work with Inferno TV and Inferno Intel. Came onto the squad this year, one of the new additions. JT Skinner not listed on the squad this year, at least not right now. Smarto, Henry on Ernie, down low. Henry can't get it up and in. Henry bats it off Ernie, and it's got back there by Jace Granke. Jace. Ernie again. Ernie did not start the Mercs' first game of the season where they won, or rather lost, 44-22. Off kilter there by Jimenez. Tom the other way, 6:34 left to go in this second quarter. Kavish drives baseline. Good ball movement. 3, got it! Tom Penn starting to cook. 6:20 left. And a much different side as here's a deep 3, and that one sunk. It's Phoenix, folks. There's no rivers, no beaches here, unless you count Talking Stick, but Splash City tonight. Tom trying to feed in Kavish. Kavish out to the corner for Jack, and now with Luke. Henry on Ernie. Henry will opt for the long 2. It rattles out. 16-12, Mercs lead. Mercs need 2 wins today to make the playoffs as that one rattles out. Henry with the rebound. Greek Freaks have nothing to play for in this game other than pride. Lost the first 2 games, again in single digits. First time they had 2 single-digit losses in a season as Kavish can't drive. Henry with the board on Ernie. Henry, good batting. Back to Tom. You betcha! Tom Penn. Head coach Andrew Durst said this on Coach's Corner this week. He was like, Tom's good, but we need him to get some chances as that one's stolen away. Now lofted, too far for Jack. 5:07 left to go in the second quarter. A much more free-flowing game. Equal in time right now as the Mercs lead 16-15. Again, my apologies for the voice. Head coach Andrew Durst and I were on a bus from Tempe to here. Left it around 5:30, took its dilly-dally time, and we had a sprint, like our life depended on it, like Forrest Gump, to get to the SDFC downtown. All will stay with the Mercs here in the offensive side of their court. Jackson, off kilter. That one saved there by Ethan Harrell, the captain. Now sent down the middle again. The floater is up and in there by Nico Battiata. 4:16, back and forth. Tom Penn's been the answer. Can he continue doing so? Here's a 3. That one's no good. Kavish, rebound, no good. Henry, third time's a charm, no good. Henry backing up, no good. 4 tries, 4 misses for the Greek Freaks. Halfway through the second quarter, as Kavish loses it. Sorry about that. Had to take a little cough break there. Had to do a lot of running. I'm not a track star. I'm just a choir and broadcaster star. Here's Jacob Mitkoff. Left wing three. Swoosh it goes. Tie game. 3:30. 18-18. Greek Freaks passed 20 in this quarter. That's the most they put up this season in an entire half. Right wing works there for Battiata. So now it's with Penn again. Tom with a few threes. Slumming around. Triple teamed. On the floor. Faked right towards Kavish. Kavish underneath. Got it. Long three by Battiata, airballed. Harold tried to save it, goes back towards Mitkoff. Double teamed, but he gets out of it. Mitkoff again, steps back, thought about the three, might have been fouled, and they're going to call travel here. Jesse Davis, tonight's ref, has a reputation of giving some bad calls tonight. Did so there, so we see a few changes. Max Williams and Jace Grenke back on. Ethan Harrell also in some spots. Jason Wright out for the Greek Freaks. Man, I need some cough drops right now. I was running like Usain Bolt to get there with a backpack on my back. Harrell's three, no good. So here's Kavish to take it up. One of the two guys going into this year, well, at least the first two seasons, that had experience playing basketball at the high school level. Henry blocked by Oliver Fell. 1:43 left. 21-20 Merck's lead against the Greek Freaks. Change is coming. Jack McCarthy to the bench. Tom Penn on. To the wing. Jackson. Harold. Shaw. Mid-ranger. Sunk it. .118 left. Tom tries to see the lane. He just floats it up in desperation. Back towards Henry. No good. Tipped. Back towards Harold. Harold on a 1-on-2 against Jacob. Flips it out towards Shaw. Shaw spins. Can't finish. Rebound. Nifty pick up there. Spinning around. Laying it up. No good. Oliver tries to bat it, and Fell can't do it. He failed at the mission. As here comes Smarto. Smarter. Euro step. Call. Blocking foul on Grenke. 51 seconds left. Henry Smarto with the high fives. Chance to make this a closer deficit, if you will. Still a one ball, but not enough to take the lead or tie it. Sorry about that, folks. I need a cough drop at break. First one's up and in. 51 seconds left. Again, a little shout out there. Hopefully someone, whether that be Eric Matsumoto, Luke Foster, somebody was taking notes on the sideline on who scored, as Henry sinks both here. Henry Smarto this year, 42% from the charity stripe. Grace Grenke in space, he's got it. Merck still a step ahead. They had some free throws to end out the first quarter. So here comes Tom to the lane, and he's sunk it in. Tom has been able to see the lanes. He's been able to take chances. It's worked well. Three. Swoosh again. Chase Grenke, back-to-back threes. 18 seconds. Timeout taken. Head coach Andrew Durst now on the sideline. Maybe a chance to get something close here. Tell you what, it's been an entertaining game so far. It was 8-7 at the end of the first quarter. It is now 29-24. 21-17. Points starting to come easy, and points starting to be skillful as well, as we take a quick break here from the SDFC. 17.3 seconds left. Tom with the ball. Trying to play it. Nifty pass towards Jason. He flips it out towards Kavish. Back with Tom. Tom is the tank engine. Lays it up. That was a tough shot. Rebounded by Jason. 3 seconds left, and he's fouled. With 0.8 of a second left. Greek Freaks with a chance to make this a one-ball game. Jason Wright this season did not play in the second game, out with an ankle injury, had 2 points in the first game. Mainly it was just a bucket trying to go underneath. He has yet to attempt a free throw this season, and now he's 0 for 1. Second one, no good. Fell will see this out. Seemed like a timeout might have been given as Fell will try to flip it up towards Max Williams. Did not work. Referees saying that the Mercs and head coach Andy Romike called timeout at that spot. 29-24. There would have to be an illustrious play for the Mercs should they go forward. All of them lined up on the court right now. Even the ones on the bench. Again, to mention, we saw Ernie Jimenez earlier in this game. Tyler Abrams also in as well. Both of them did not play, at the very least did not start in the game a couple weeks ago. Mercs with a doubleheader tonight, with this one being against the Greek Freaks. And then at 8 o'clock against Lob City 2 CU in court. Clock is now set at 0.5 of a second, so in other words, half a second. Fell to take the inbound, throws it like a quarterback, and he throws it like Tua Tagovailoa into coverage and incomplete. So with that, it was the end of the first half. Mercs up 29-24 on the Greek Freaks, but a lot of key players going down the stretch. Jace Granke for the Mercs, Tom Penn for the Greek Freaks. Boy, it's going to be a thrilling second half. Greek Freaks hoping to avoid their first winless season in history, or at the very least, no results season. And on the other side, the Mercs trying to keep postseason hopes alive. I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back for more from the Sun Devil Fitness Complex right after this. Stay tuned. You're watching this game of Greek Freak basketball on my YouTube page. 7:28 left. Mercs on the attack right now with Battiata, Jimenez. Now with a chance here with Harold. Harold pressured by Siddhartha. Shaw, corner three. Rung off. Rebounded by Smarto. Henry Smarto joined by Kavish Siddhartha. Abe Mogelson, Tom Penn, and Jack McCarthy. And Abe Mogelson puts it up and in. Going to ground, slithering through, and he's got it. Henry Smarto had a play like that last week, and Abe replicates it. Within one possession now. Henry and Kavish joining there, and one in. Abe Mogelson with that bucket. I did not see the first quarter, by the way, but with that bucket, ties his career total, or rather, I should say, ties his game total from last week. Battiata, two, short, rebounded, stolen by Henry Smarto. Tom in the coverage, intercepted. Battiata again. Nico Battiata trying to feed underneath towards Jimenez. Right towards Penn. Here comes Tom Penn. Tom Penn with the three. Henry rebound. Henry up, no good. And it is rebounded again. Jack way downtown. And that went off the glass. Harold again underneath. And he was looking towards Granke and wasn't off kilter. Was a little off kilter. And Granke wide open as well. Missed opportunities, to say the least. Tom, three. No good. Rebounded by Henry. Blocked there by Harold. Captain on captain crime right there. Number 12, Jackson Shaw off the left corner of the glass. Kavish cradling it like a baby. And it's going to stay with the Mercs here. Interesting call. Jump ball, ref calls. There's the other ref out there, not Jesse Davis. Jesse Davis there on the right in the all black. Relatively blondish shape. Man from Canada. Canada's not a bad country. I got family over there. Canadians are known for being polite people. I guess maybe they're accurate. I don't know. Jimenez, no good. Tip drill, won by Abe Mogelson. Mogelson, deflected back towards Smarto. And now with Mogelson down the line. Mogelson, left hook is in. Tie game, 4:35. And an injured player underneath, and it's Ethan Harold for the Mercs, grabbing his left ankle. 4:29 left. A crazy shift of momentum as the officials will go check out on Ethan Harold, the captain. The entire Merc squad out there right now. Head coach Andrew Durst talking with Abe Mogelson, Kavish Siddhartha, and Jack McCarthy. Harold able to get up, not putting any pressure on that left foot. We hope he's okay, especially for a Merc side that has one more game tonight. Harold will be off. Right now, the 5 on there is Jace Grenke, Max Williams, who will step in, Nicholas Battiata, and Morgan Fell. A couple changes of the numbers. Of course, Ernie Jimenez was there at number 25, and Fell was also there at 25. Fell now wearing number 41. Mercs still checking on their injured captain as of now, as the team starts to congregate in the box. Ball now with Ernie. Here's Jackson taking up court. Shaw on Mogelson. Shaw to the bucket, gets it up and in, and one. Foul called on Abe Mogelson, the same Abe Mogelson that has had 10 fouls in the season, fouled out in the first game against Savages. This one rung off, rebounded by Fell. Right towards Shaw. Shaw slaloming through, gives it off towards Fell. Abe from behind. That is Mogelson to knock it around. Here's Smarto. Near side. Knocking around, laying it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Out towards Siddhartha, top of the key, no good. Grenke. Almost picked off. Mogelson trying to play like a dog on this Tuesday night as Shaw falls short. Fell with another rebound as he rolls it down. Shaw again. Jimenez. Wide open look, and he sinks it. Ernie Jimenez, the Raiders fan, right there. Trying to dish out dimes like Jimmy Garoppolo should have this year. Cross court to Abe. Mogelson again goes over the top of the board. And it looks like Morgan Fell's gotten himself in trouble. It was at the top of the glass. So it seemed like it. It hit the top of the glass. Meanwhile, we're going to have a change made. Jacob Mitkoff coming on. Uncertain to tell who is off. Looks like it might be, or at the very least, just an intuition of trying to get things set right now. Mogelson, inbound pass towards Penn. And airballed Kavish Siddhartha underneath the net. Back to a one-ball game. Kind of been the story of this game since it started. Shaw. Good spacing. Williams can't finish. Fell with another board. To the corner. Shaw. The guys are sinking it from deep. 2:18 left to go in the third quarter. Greek Freaks down by 6. Penn. Penn, nifty move. Saw the lane. He can't finish there. That was a story of the second quarter for Tom. As here comes Grenke. Lifted back. Stolen back by Mogelson. Only one man to beat, and Mogelson falls to ground. Possession going in favor of the Mercs. Once again, on the baseline, with 100 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jason Wright now checks in for Tom Penn. And now, referee's going to have to call play back. Declan Mambrilo is trying to check in. And looks like the referee started play a little too early. Membrila will stay on the court, joined by Wright, Siddhartha, Mitkoff, and Mogelson. Shaw to take the inbound. Williams joins. Abrams, Fell, and Granke are in the front court. 120. Shaw again. Another dribbler. He's able to get it back. Granke again. Space out to the wide spots. That's how it's worked today for the Mercs. Meanwhile, Granke trying to dribble and Membrila landing himself in the foul book there. He's going to have a little grin on his face, rightfully so. He himself said that he wants to pick up some fouls, much to the dismay of his teammates, who have said, don't foul out Declan. 45 seconds left to go. Inbound pass underneath where I stand. Henry Smarto back in the game. Greek Freaks down by 6. Greek Freaks have never lost all of their 3 games. Again, Season 2, technically speaking, they did not win a game, as Membrila will pick up his second foul of the day. Greek Freaks, technically speaking, their only win was against a team that forfeited the game prior to the game starting. So, let that be the case. They have not won an official game since fall of 2022. In fact, November 9th of 2022, to be exact. 5 seconds left. That one rung off. Back with Mitkoff. Mitkoff, he's going to have to lay it up from half court. No good. So close, though, for Jacob Mitkoff. And so that's the end of the third here from the SDFC. 37-31. Greek Freaks once again will have their work cut out for them going into the witching hour, looking to try to get the first win of the season and hopefully end the season on a high note. Well, this season has been quite an interesting one. Highs and lows, double-digit leads and falters. Close to the gate. And once again, we have a close game in our hands here at the downtown Phoenix Sun Devil Fitness Complex between the Greek Freaks and the Mercs. Your Greek Freaks down 37-31 to start off the witching hour. Final game of the regular season, hoping to end out on a high note. And again, this is a team that has had 1 win and 1 draw in their final game of the regular season historically. I'm Mahir Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday night, as here comes Jason Wright trying to grapple through the bucket. Jace Granke with the knockaway. Joining Wright on the court, Abe Mogelson, Kavish Siddhartha, Tom Penn, and Henry Smarto. Taking the inbound right towards Siddhartha, and he can't finish again. He's looking for the foul there, as Tyler Abrams will collect the rebounds. With Nico Battiata from the charity stripe off kilter. That's going to be the case of this game, is just getting shots off in general. That was a problem for the Greek Freaks, especially in the third and fourth quarter last week. As here comes Penn. Still dancing. Off towards Mogelson. Fake towards the center from the semicircle. Got it. Granke up court. 7:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing, Jackson Shaw off kilter. And the juggle rebound by Henry Smarto. He corrals it like a baby. Good work there by Baby Jokic. One more. And the Greek Freaks make it a 1-ball game. Mogelson from 3. He's got it! Abe Mogelson starting to look like the runaway Abe Mogelson from last year. Averaged 18 points per game as a captain in winter of 2023. Only 6.5 going into today. Trying to change the narrative. As here comes a scoop. It's no good there by Granke. Rebounded by Smarto. 37-36. A chance for the lead. Penn in paint. Penn. No good. And Siddhartha out-rebounded by Jimenez. Ernie Jimenez will circle round on the left wing again. Bustling inside. Left off. No good by Abrams. Rebounded by Smarto. And Smarto bustling down the lane. He sees it. A Euro step. No good. Rebounded. And he made the shooting motion. So a foul is called. 5:52 left. As there's another Merc down. This time Jackson Shaw. He's going to get some treatment. We once again head back towards the scoreboard. Again, I had a great talk with head coach Andrew Durst yesterday on Coach's Corner on the pregame show. You can check that out on my YouTube page, Mihir Sinhasan. A lot of great content with the Greek Freaks, including this guy right here. Henry Smarto went into today averaging a double-double, first 2 double-doubles in Greek Freaks' 3-season history. A chance to tie here. Jason Wright remains in the backcourt. Nico Battiata in the front. He'll be subbed off for Morgan Feld. Tyler Abrams will head off for Max Williams. .524. Pivotal point. Got it. Tie game. Last 6 points belonging to the Greek Freaks. Here's Shaw. On Mogelson. Out with Granke again, trying to ride the baseline, off towards Fell. Fell can't get the pass off towards Williams. Destiny rides in the hands of Abe Mogelson and the Greek Freaks. And with Henry Smarto. Smarto bustling through, and they're going to call a charge there. Subdued reaction for a while from the Greek Freaks. Ethan Harrell back in the game. Good to see him out. Went down with what appeared to be an ankle injury in the third quarter, was able to come back. Rather painful from what it seemed like up here. Top of the key 3 by Shaw, falls short. Last touched by the Greek Freaks. Stays with the Mercs on the end line. 4:21 left. And back again with Shaw. Shaw trying to lead the baseline again, out wide. Rebounded back by him, stolen by Smarto. Back with Penn. Greek Freaks got to get across. Here's Mogelson. Here's Mogelson. Rebounded by Siddhartha. Tom Penn. Blocked and caught by Harrell. It's a 3-on-1 right now as here comes Shaw. Chase down, blocked by Abe Mogelson. And Shaw will sink it in for 2. And he'll head to the line for 1. 3:46. And Jackson Shaw on the counterattack works well. Timeout called by the Mercs. 3:41 left. Henry Smarto described this game as the Greek Freaks Super Bowl. 2 teams that are very similar to each other, both in the class of 2026. Many of them sophomores in that regard. Many of them also sports journalists with different careers, different ideals on what it means to be a journalist. The Mercs, led by Floor 11, they have their own culture of gathering in Floor 10's lounge and giving up their time and screaming all the way so you can hear it on the top floor of Taylor Place. The Greek Freaks on the other side, from the Bear at the Honors College, still once again the sports journalism and journalism majors with their own kind of adaptiveness. Brains against brawn. Etherealness against boisterousness. Meeting up on the basketball court. Shaw now going to the line. 3:41 left. Chance to make this a 3-point game. Who can bolster their team to victory? 40-37, Mercs lead. McCarthy from Memphis. On Granke, now with Mitkoff. Mitkoff, step back, 3! He's got it! Jacob Mitkoff shooting like his man Steph Curry. Now back again with Harold. Shaw thought about the 3. 3:08 left. Shaw out again. Down inside, up and in by Shaw. Last 6 points have belonged to him. Less than 3 minutes ago. Mogelson on Shaw. Mitkoff. He had the 3 this time. He drives to the bucket this time. It's blocked by Jimenez. Back with Smarto. Fumbled it around. Back with the Mercs. Held there by Williams. Granke. Harold. Harold just lays it up. Happy-go-lucky shot. Works well. 44-40. Little run going for the Mercs and a timeout called. 2:25 left and the Mercs trying to put this one on ice and keep their postseason hopes alive. Head coach Andrew Durst sits on the sideline. ready to tell his players what they've got. 145 seconds left. I'll take a quick break here from the SJFC, and I'll be back in a few moments. During this season, the Greek Freaks have had different reactions on how they've played late in games. Again, it started off from what was a heartbreaking loss to Savages. Up by 13 entering the fourth quarter and lost on a 19-0 run. They tried to do the opposite of that against the Blue Jays last week. Were down by 9 late and fell short, losing by 3. Smarto can't control it, back with the Mercs. 2:11 left. And now the question becomes, if you can't get a defensive stop, when do you start playing the foul game? Shaw. Towards the right. Left off towards Jimenez. Thought about the shot. Now he'll drive inside. Tried to bustle through. Nicked off. Mogelson to take it up. Crucial possession here for the Greek Freaks. Mogelson decides to let it fly. And that's rebounded by Harrell. Past half court. Back with Shaw. He's been the motor in this team's engine right now. Motor for the boat. Harold sneaks past, and it slithers through. Once again, Greek Freaks in dire straits late into the game. 1:20 left to go in the fourth and in regulation. Smarto underneath for Mitkov. Mitkov can't find Siddhartha. Siddhartha loses it on the ground. Back with Williams, trying to play the clock out. Lots towards Jimenez, and now towards Granke. Granke is going to be the one drawing the foul there. McCarthy dropping to the floor will land in the foul book. He's trying to argue that he got his feet set in time. That should be a charge. 1:04 left. Clock has been stopped. McCarthy towards the sideline. Inbound pass taken. 60 seconds left to go from the SDFC. All marks right now. Harold lost it. Back with the Greek Freaks. 54 seconds left, and now the question becomes, when do you start playing the foul game? Foul game worked in their favor last time, as here comes Mogelson off the backboard and banged out. 45, Harold. And it's going to be Shaw who will head to the free throw line. Jackson Shaw with a key possession. It was 37-37. Pardon me, it will not be going to the free throw line there. Either way, Shaw with a three-point play. The old-fashioned three. It was tied 37 all. Got the bucket, and then got the free throw. Granke towards Shaw again. He'll hold it here with 40 seconds left to go. Jimenez lofts it off towards Shaw. Clock continues to run. Underneath for Williams. Now with Harold. Harold trying to put the dagger up, and he will. 25 seconds left. Yes, big as a Super Bowl is it a lyric from First Person Shooter with Drake featuring J. Cole. Mitkov's three airballed. Mogelson trying to save it. That one popped in the air and goes towards Harold. 9 seconds and 8 left. And in what could be a rivalry here at the SDFC for years to come, it goes to the Mercs. They keep their playoff hopes alive. All they got to do is win or tie in the next game against Lob City 2. See you in court, and they're on. For the Greek Freaks, they go 0-3 for the first time in their history. Final score here from the downtown Phoenix Sun Devil Fitness Complex. It's the Mercs 48 and the Greek Freaks 40. A great performance, especially for the Greek Freaks. A team that gave it their all. A team that had a lot of people that could have been questionable. Abe Mogelson, one of them included. Jacob Mitkov included. Luke Foster. Everybody showed up. Luke Foster himself said, to quote Michael Jordan, "I'm back." The Greek Freaks unable to come away with the victory, but a hard-fought match and a hard-fought season overall. Despite them losing all 3 games, all of them via single-digit losses. I'll go over the edge over here so you can see the bench right now. They lost 40-34 to Savages. A loss 38-35 to the Blue Jays, and now 48-40 tonight against the Mercs. But a great offensive production, especially in the second quarter, where they were able to muster 17 points overall. These These kids, they have a lot to be proud of, especially for the way they've made their entire community feel. Be proud, guys. Keep your heads up, and we'll see you next season, season 4, in January of 2024 for the next season of the Greek Freaks. I'm Yahir Hassan, the official broadcaster of the team. Thank you for tuning in throughout the entire season. Thank you to everybody who's rode the wave of this team. It's been a great honor to be the voice of this team. Can't wait for the years and seasons to come. So long, have a great day, and stay safe.